right, hey there, everybody. Happy Monday, first week of the first day of the new week, and we're looking ahead to nice weather. Weather-wise, we'll be right around 88 today, near 90 tomorrow. Changes are on the way, and you probably felt some of those changes from earlier this morning. We were in the lower 60s, and even the hill country dropped into the 50s from earlier this morning. It was an awesome overnight. It felt a lot like fall, and if you liked this morning, you'll like tomorrow morning, and it's not until late Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday we return to a very humid, warm, summer-like pattern. Remember, it's not fall just yet. It's not until September 22nd where we officially enter fall. So technically, we are in the summer season. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. We'll be talking all things weather for the next several minutes here on Ken's 5. Okay, so yesterday, 86. On Saturday, 91. Those are in the blue category because they represent numbers and temperatures below average. Typically in September, we're still warm, 93, 94, 95 for average highs. But earlier in the month we hit 96, but the last 7 days have been below average and we've enjoyed the much cooler air. Now, speaking of cooler air, this morning's low 63 in the city, 51 at Kerrville. Look at this, we're at 60 in Del Rio from earlier this morning. Anywhere from Highway 90 pointing northward, I should say, towards the hill country. That's where we fell into the 50s. Basically along the Balcones escarpment, the line of demarcation of our topography in South Texas, the hill country, higher elevation. So because of that, the air is a little drier, which allows for temperatures to fall a little faster in the overnight, depending on the pattern, of course. But yeah, this morning's temperature, 63, 51 at Kerrville. It was chilly in the hill country and in Hondo this morning at 55. Now, the last time we were this chilly, this cool, I should say, because not everyone was chilly, right? It was in the 60s. It just felt great. Last time we were this cool was back in the middle of May, May 17th, and that was about 115 days ago. So it has been a while since we've been this cool, and things are looking up in our forecast. No more triple digits. Yeah, George, you know, we can hit 100 this time of year, but it's less and less likely, and it looks like the next 2 weeks don't look to be that hot, thankfully, here in San Antonio. 77, northeast winds at 12 miles an hour right now. Humidity is phenomenal. It's very low. 72 at Kerrville, 72 at Rock Springs, 77 at Del Rio, 79 at Seguin. We've had north and northeast breeze. Nothing too gusty, but a nice wind that's keeping the air dry from the inland areas from the north and northeast versus the Gulf of Mexico from the southeast. So this keeps humidity in check. It keeps it low. The air is dry and feels very comfortable out there this morning. Today's high, 88 degrees. Going to be a mostly sunny Monday. Beautiful weather on tap for your Monday afternoon. If you have any outdoor plans or if you're back to work, just beautiful weather. If you can, sit outside. It's just really phenomenal fall-like weather with highs below average. This time of year, we hit 92. Instead, we'll be at 88 today for your Monday. Okay, big weather story are the tropics. We have our new storm of the season, the 6th named storm of 2024. We have Tropical Storm Francine. Now, the latest update on satellite imagery, it's showing pretty significant strengthening in the southern Gulf of Mexico. It is moving north at 5 miles an hour. Pressure down to 1,002 millibars, so it's still relatively weak regarding pressure, and wind speeds are around 45 to 50. For this to be considered a Category 1 hurricane, this needs to be up to 74 miles an hour, so it's not there just yet. But the forecast is called for a Cat 1 by Wednesday morning. Let's rewind that back. Let's see the forecast right about here. Sometime tomorrow night into Wednesday morning is where it'll gain Category 1 hurricane strength, and then it'll make landfall sometime Wednesday afternoon in Louisiana. Now, there's a little uncertainty in the forecast, but now it's starting to really narrow down. Anywhere from Galveston to New Orleans should be on alert for this particular storm and hurricane. Again, it's still a tropical storm, but it will become a hurricane. Winds over 70 miles an hour by Wednesday morning, making landfall somewhere in central Louisiana Wednesday afternoon. It'll push farther inland towards the southeast, towards Tennessee, parts of northern Mississippi by Thursday night and Friday morning, or this will be a rainmaker for that part of the country by the end of this week. So a look at the forecast guidance. By tomorrow morning, it's bringing some rain for the Rio Grande Valley, for Brownsville, McAllen, Harlingen, all the way up into Corpus Christi. Mainly coastal locations will see the brunt of this impact. Heavy rain, coastal flooding, storm surge. But notice by tomorrow night, 8 p.m., the center of Tropical Storm Francine, where by this time could be a hurricane, Hurricane Francine, the low, the center of circulation, the eye of the storm will be offshore. This means South Texas will see minor impacts, some coastal flooding, some heavy rain for the coast, not much for San Antonio. If you watch this forecast model, aside from a few stray showers moving in Tuesday and Wednesday from the outer periphery of this hurricane, we're not going to see much impacts, if anything at all. And then by Wednesday morning, it's moving into Louisiana as a Category 1 hurricane. And then notice as we fast forward through time, Thursday night into Friday, this will bring rain to Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida. So if you're heading out east towards the southeast, later in the week, this will provide more cloud cover and some unsettled weather from Florida to Georgia to the Ohio River Valley, kind of the Midwest as well. So this will move farther northeast. So that'll bring some rain for there. Here in our area, not much at all. Again, maybe a tenth to a quarter. That's optimistically speaking in our forecast. If we see any rain here in San Antonio and around the area, probably Tuesday, Wednesday, and maybe Thursday. But again, we'll be on the drier side of this storm as it ejects farther east, northeast towards Louisiana and away from us. And that typically provides a drier pattern when you're on the western side of the storm. Okay, the 14-day forecast, you can see minor impacts, small chance at rain Wednesday. There may be a stray shower Tuesday and Thursday, but right now it's not as significant on the forecast. Today, 88, enjoy it. Tomorrow, 92, partly cloudy, a little breezy, still from the north and northeast, 10 to 20 miles an hour. We'll maintain a northerly breeze through Thursday, so decent mornings. I would say by early Wednesday and early Thursday, the temperatures in the morning go back up to near average, lower 70s, near 96 on Friday, same thing on Saturday, and then 93 on Sunday. This weekend should be nice. It'll be warm. It'll be pretty much an average September day with comfortable morning temperatures and hot afternoons this weekend. The following week, the 16th and 17th, depending on what happens out west, that could dictate and determine more about additional rain chances. Right now, trending near average for next week, lower 90s, upper 80s, and hopefully some much needed rain continues for the third week of September. Otherwise, enjoy today, guys. 88 degrees tomorrow morning, 68, so a little warmer, but very low humidity, very dry air. That'll maintain through at least Wednesday and Thursday. And then again, we start to warm back up by Friday and this weekend. Additional rain chances next Monday and Tuesday, and a small chance at rain Tuesday, especially Wednesday and Thursday, depending on exactly where Hurricane Francine makes landfall in Louisiana. So we'll keep you updated, keep you up to date on that. Keep tabs on Francine. Right now, no immediate impacts for South Texas. For Corpus Christi to Galveston, some coastal flooding, some heavy rain from the valley to Houston, but primarily here, it'll be dry and minor impacts in San Antonio.